What is a god? Is it a subjective existential construct created by a desire to derive meaning from an unclear existence? Or is it something more tangible, the ineffable beauty of a setting sun, or the unwavering grain of wheat that gives itself to us year after year despite our ever-growing appetite for cruelty? Many men would sacrifice their humanity for a chance to control the world for one fleeting moment, to create a god on Earth. But where's the fun in that, man? It just seems like so much maintenance. You get no time to kick back and relax, enjoy the smell of a cup of coffee. There's so many sights and shops to explore in this life, and to forego all of it in the pursuit of an irrational definition of ascension sounds kinda lame. Life in 2052 is horrific and oppressive. Both some persistence and a little bit of luck, you might just make some memories that stick with you. And that's what we're here to do today. So come with me as we turn on our speed enhancers and adjust our ocular implants in search of this material question. What are the best bars in Deus Ex? Okay, so our first stop is a little place called the Underworld Tavern. The Underworld Tavern is located in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood in the Manhattan borough of New York City. It's got a good location. There's a hotel right around the corner, very close to the subway station, as you'll see on your left over here, those two little lights. And I think there's a free medical clinic, so that's nice. We got a little burned out car on the curb. Seems like something the city should take care of. That's not really the Underworld Tavern's problem. It's hard to judge things like foot traffic and the day-to-day vibe of the neighborhood, because UNATCO has shut this area down for some sort of espionage mission. So we'll have to make do and take that into account in our judgment of the Underworld Tavern. Now look at this. We love a great neon sign. Look at it. Yeah, we've got the cool flames. A little bit of cursive. That looks difficult. And the devil lady winking at us. Very cool sign. We love that. So far, great start to the Underworld Tavern. So let's go inside and see what's going on in there. All right, so right off the bat, no weapons allowed. Love that. I generally prefer a no weapons allowed bar. I think it gives a nice, gives a more peaceful vibe. People are less on edge, a little not as quick to violence. I think overall, great judgment call on the Underworld Tavern here. This is kind of like a classic 80s to 90s TV bar vibe. Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or How I Met Your Mother. But I think actually the thing it's closest to is the bar from Cheers. Bar that I believe is actually just called Cheers. We got like the wood paneling, all of the kitschy neon beer advertisement signs, the exposed brick and cobblestone on the floor. The cobblestone on the floor, I think, is a bit of a bizarre choice. You don't really see it much anymore. Kind of a old school throwback vibe, which I do enjoy, but I feel like it's probably hard to clean. I don't know what maintenance is like. Maybe it doesn't break or need a lot of maintenance. I feel like the fact that you don't really see it anymore is sort of a testament to how expensive it probably is to have around in an establishment. So here we got a little raised dining area. I'm gonna kick back and get a good look at the place. I like that little booth section over there. That's definitely where I would sit down and have a nice meal. I don't know if they serve food here. May not really be possible, but still, you're out with some friends. You want to kick back and have a couple of drinks in a little comfy spot. I think that little wraparound booth would be a perfectly good choice. Now, these stools do not look very comfortable. I gotta say, they look very rigid and much like the Goatshire Tavern. The Underworld Tavern has a seating arrangement where it feels like your butt would fall asleep. So I would definitely, I don't think I would be I wouldn't be posting up at the bar, merely because the seating option seems undesirable. I don't think that's going to be the spot I hang out at. Definitely a lot of space in this bar. Not very crowded right now, but again, I think the espionage mission and the UNATCO lockdown is actually affecting the turnout in a place like this. So I'm not going to exactly hold it against them. It really does. It feels like a restaurant it feels like a bar that would serve food, though. It feels like a bar that you could get a burger at after work or something. So we're going to check out this back room. A little bit of more of the same. You know, we got a lot of very spaced out tables. Like, I think if anything, you could fit a few more tables in here. It really wouldn't hurt. You guys, it seems to be appropriate right now for the amount of people who are actually here. But if it was a little more crowded, I think people would, they'd either be fighting to get a table or, you know, they would just go somewhere else. Ooh, we got some pool, some billiards. Ooh, nice. Scratch. That's, nailed it. I do like the vibe here overall. I think it's again, it's very 90s throwback bar and grill kind of place where your parents would take you so that you know, you could get like chicken fingers or something easy while your parents could have like a beer or a glass of wine or something. Look at that, the friggin' Bach. I love that. I'd be ordering the friggin' Bach all the time. That would be my go-to beer if I lived in Manhattan 2052. It's a very like New England sounding beer. Let me order a friggin' Bach, bud. Oh, I've been working outside. I just need a friggin' Bach. Okay, whatever. Okay, so back in the way back of the Underworld Tavern, this looks like a rear exit, and then I think we got a bathroom situation back here. Some payphones, nothing too special. Cigarette machine. That's how you know this game was made in 2000, because they do not make cigarette machines anymore. I wonder, they could probably get away with a vape cartridge machine. Oh, look, a unisex bathroom. It's very progressive. Let's take a... Okay, see, now I've turned the brightness up in post, but I need you guys to understand that this is a upsettingly dark bathroom. I'm using the flashlight here just to sort of give you an idea of how dark it actually... Maybe I'll give you a little shot of what it looks like without me turning the brightness up, so you guys can really see how dark and treacherous this bathroom is. And thank God they have some lights above the toilets here, because if they didn't, this would be a horrible bathroom experience. You'd be like, I would simply not be going to the bathroom here. I would be like, yeah, Underworld Tavern, great place. Avoid the bathroom. Oh, Lord. We got a baseball stadium style trough sink here. That's upsetting. You really hate to see it. All right, I've seen enough. Let's get the heck out of here. So, yeah, that was the Underworld Tavern. The Underworld Tavern is a perfectly serviceable bar that is a bit of a blast from the past. I really love the exposed brick and cobblestone floors that remind me of the bar and grill style restaurants that my parents would take me to as a kid. It's very spacious, so if you want some privacy, you'll certainly find some. There's only one booth, however, so if you're looking for some comfortable seating and that spot is taken, you're out of luck. The bathroom experience is quite harrowing, with nearly no lighting and a baseball stadium-style trough sink. You might want to consider holding it in. A great bar if you don't mind sacrificing a little comfort or don't plan on staying a while. So, I'm going to have to give the Underworld Tavern an 8.3. So our next stop is going to be a place called the Old China Hand, located in Hong Kong. So we're going to have to hop into our stealth helicopter and take a little flight, take a little trip, take a just jet on down, helicopter on down to Hong Kong, and check out the Old China Hand. And I think that'll be a neat little experience, don't you? Well, anyways, so yeah, the Old China Hand. Let's go there now. All right, so here we are at the Old China Hand. This is a little hole in the wall spot. It's a little tucked away. It's a little difficult to find. It's located in the Canals District, which I think is a really cool and unique setting. We got a bunch of like little boats sailing on by, presumably so that the various businesses and locales can exchange goods and services in a timely fashion using the canals located throughout the district. I think that the layout is quite interesting. I like this little bridge section over here. I like all of like the lit up advertisements illuminating the bridges and such. It's a nice change of scenery from the dense city setting. So let's go inside and see what's going on in there. Man, if you thought the bathroom at the Underworld Tavern was rough, wait till you check this place out. I'm gonna have to turn on the flashlight. Even this is me with the brightness turned up, so you don't even want to see what it's like without my post production editing. Actually, yeah, you do. Check it out for just a minute. It's rough, isn't it? Anyways, let's get back to it. So this is a nice little swanky bartender. I like that. And a beautiful granite bar top we got over here. That's some classy stuff. And look at that in the back, right behind the bottles. You got the frosted glass blocks. That's another great throwback from the 90s. You don't really see that anymore. The frosted glass blocks. People are into like large plate glass windows now and goofy stuff like that. All of this like minimalist, postmodern kind of crap. No, there's no personality anymore. This place it's got a little bit of life to it, you know. Now the bar area seems, or the seating area is a bit empty. And there's a strange ratio. There's a strange lack of chairs to the amount of tables here. There's like 6 tables and only 3 chairs, which just seems a little odd. It seems like a problem you could easily fix. But I guess they don't really get a lot of people in here, anyways. Maybe. They're like, we only get 4 people, so. Also, no bar stools at the bar. I mean, I know I was complaining about the Underworld Tavern having these rigid bar stools, but, I'll take that over none at all. I think. Would I? Yeah, I think I would rather sit on an uncomfortable bar stool than stand up at the bar for the duration of my visit. Anyways, let's check out the kitchen. So yeah, we got a little bird in here, refrigerated, along with some soda, some wine. We got some more bird carcasses. I guess ready to be prepared. A little I don't know, I guess like a pork torso hanging up. All of these things that would suggest that there's food available to purchase, but again, I've not seen a menu anywhere. A menu has yet to be found. But you could always grab one of these soy packages I'm a soy defender personally. I appreciate soy and all of its many forms and fun ways that you can eat it. Love a soybean, love tofu, I love soy sauce. And there are many others. I'm not going to get into it right now. This isn't a soy related episode or anything. This isn't a podcast about soy, but all the soy haters out there, you can go suck an egg, because I'm not. You're not going to find me sharing in your soy hating sentiment. Anyways, let's check out the back freezer here. See, I like this. This is refrigeration, food safety. I can rest assured that the food available here, if I can ever find a menu, is going to be well taken care of. The animals have been dispatched and they're hanging in the freezer, preserved appropriately, and to be consumed at a later date. Boy, there are just a ton of hallways in here. There's like more hallways in the freezer than there is space in the actual Old China Hand bar. So that's a bit bizarre. But that'll do it. Let's get the heck out of here. That was the Old China Hand. The Old China Hand is a hidden little dive bar tucked away in the Canals district of Hong Kong. It has a lot of nice little amenities, like a beautiful granite bar top, a wall of old-school frosted glass blocks, a pinball machine, and a fashionable bartender. They would be nice if you could see them, because there are nearly no lights or windows to illuminate these accommodations, so it's hard to give them full points for their inclusion. Some puzzling choices, such as possessing no bar stools and a disappointing chair-to-table ratio, make you wonder if they get any customers at all. And yet, something about a bar that makes no attempt to keep me around makes me appreciate its positive aspects and the solitude it seems so dedicated to maintaining. If it was the last watering hole in town, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. So, I'm going to have to give the Old China Hand a 7.1. So, our next stop is a place called Lucky Money. Lucky Money is also located in Hong Kong, just not in the Canals district. So, we'll get to take a look around, see the different sights and sounds of the city, and, experience the spice of life. What's not to like? So, Lucky Money. Let's go there now. All right, so here we are, our last location, Lucky Money. Seems to be located in an underground mall type situation, which again is sort of a fading relic of the human experience. Now here in America, we mostly just have strip malls, with the exception of like the major theme park style malls, such as the Mall of America or the Mall of Dreams or whatever the one in New York, New Jersey that Mr. Beast does like pop-up events at or whatever. But yeah, here's Lucky Money. Very nice dance club style atmosphere. Very cool nightclub. We got a lot of like Technicolor lights. Is that the word? Multicolored lights. Very interesting layout here. I like the spiral staircase in the middle, and like the glass. Again, more frosted glass, but the glass cover situation for the spiral staircase. Let's go. Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh, just kidding. That's just me. Hello. I thought it was a lot bigger than it was. But yeah, we got a dance floor. We got people socializing, enjoying themselves, doing a neat little dance over there. A nice sociable vibe. I like this. They seem to be having fun, kicking back, relaxing. That's what we're looking for here on this channel. So let's check out the upstairs. See what's going on up here. Very nice. I love the sky bridge overlooking the rest of the bar. That's very nice. And look at this. Big, beautiful wooden bar top. I wouldn't not. There's no stools here either, which, you know, I think retroactively you almost got to give points to the Underworld Tavern for having a bar with stools. But that being said, I feel like this feels like a better stoolless bar to post up at for some reason. Maybe it's just the lighting, you know, makes it feel like you got something to do. You can see things, you can interact with them. When you're standing up at a bar in the darkness, it feels like you're in your own little depression spiral or something. But look at that. Like, I feel like you could post up over here too, and just like, you know, it's kind of a nice little panoramic view of the dance floor and the interesting structure of the bar. Wait a minute. That bartender was at the Old China Hand. How did he get over here so quick? This guy, he's working overtime. You got to respect that. You know, he's putting in the work. He's getting things done. He's serving up the thirsty people of Hong Kong. So let's check out the top floor, the third floor, the highest floor at Lucky Money. Okay, so mostly empty, except for this, like, what is it, like a recreation room or like an event space or something. Another pinball machine. They love pinball in the Deus Ex universe. Every place has got one. Pool table, you love to see it. We got some Russian soldiers that are watching a woman dance on a pool table. Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess if you got an event space, that's something you could rent it out for. I mean, far be it from me to tell you how to spend your time, but this is not exactly my kind of vibe. Got a nice big screen TV over here. Now, younger viewers of the channel might not know this, but these kinds of TVs, they were expensive back in the year 2000. That was the kind of like TV, or if you knew somebody who had that at their house, you're like, dang, bro, you shelled out the big bucks for this one, huh? People would say things like, I would love to come over and watch the game on this TV. It was a different time back then. Now, something about this place is like, it kind of reminds me of like a laser tag arena. After a while, the lighting, I think, becomes a bit overwhelming. Let's check out the bathroom over here. Oh man, you love to see it. Look, it's just a nice normal bathroom. Just normal lighting. Nothing, no crazy trough style sink that makes me feel like I'm in an animal pen or anything like that. Just a regular bathroom with regular stuff in it. I'm going to conserve some water. You can thank me later. Lucky Money, I'll invoice you for saving money on your water bill. All right. I think we can get the heck out of here. So, yeah, that was Lucky Money. Lucky Money is the premier nightclub of 2052's Hong Kong. It exhibits a multi-tiered venue that hosts a nightclub, bar, and event space. It's a popular hotspot with a very memorable design, sporting spiral staircases and a bridge overlooking the dance floor. The bar has a gorgeous wooden bar top and plenty of space to post up or for the bartender to record an elaborate TikTok performance. The fluctuating lights can get a bit tiring, so it'd be nice to have a section with normal lighting that isn't the bathroom. Speaking of which, the bathroom being completely functional and normal is a welcome sight, especially after seeing the train wreck present in Hell's Kitchen. It's a nice locale, but I can't help but feel that there's something a little more nefarious going on behind the curtain. So, I'm going to have to give Lucky Money an 8.7. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe and ring-a-ding that thing to stay up to date whenever I drop a new video. You can follow me on Blue Sky or check out my Bandcamp in the description below. And don't forget to tell me about your favorite video game bar in the comments. I want to wish everybody a great day. Stay safe, drink responsibly, and I'll see you all in the next one.
One more time.
You can never trust what they're saying on this dang channel.